There we are.
We did survive.
It's true. Happy Memorial Day.
Happy Memorial Day, everybody. I'm Natasha.
I'm Bill.
And we are nursing our travel bug.
Yep, that's funny. You guys remember that thumbnail that we had up there?
Oh, yes. That was obviously back in Christmas time. There you go.
Look at the fire in her eye. She was enjoying that a little too much.
Whose idea was this thumbnail? It was not mine.
No comment.
So, we've been doing the YouTube thing for 6 years now, and we wanted to jazz it up and try something different. And Bill had this idea.
What a great idea. Well, let's say hi to some folks, and we'll get to all that in a moment.
Yes. I'm trying to work the comments.
Wow, we are a little rusty, but how's everybody doing?
There
Are you
go.
enjoying your Memorial Day? Do us a favor.
Mm-hmm.
If you went to a memorial kind of service or a parade or anything today, type freedom in the comments. Let's see who participated today.
Yes.
We did. We went to town where we're at and found a very cool war museum.
Mm-hmm. And they had memorial stuff out. They had the wreaths and lots of pictures of the servicemen and women throughout the years. And yeah, it was lovely to just take a moment and remember that.
We have a lot to tell you about, a lot of story to catch you up on what's going on.
Yes.
So we're going to say some quick hellos. We're not...
Zip,
she's not rude.
Zip. Let's go. Hello.
She's not rude.
There's Justin and Christina's RV Van Life.
Hello.
There is Carolyn, Utah. There is Hitch Up and Tow. Proceeding onward in America. POA. My mouse is not clicking.
POA.
Let's see. RVFamily.life is here. Home on the Hitch is here. Good to see you guys. Diary of a Family. Got Thrifty Angela. Let's see. Rayleigh Creative Travel is here as well. X Marks the Spot is here. Good to see you guys. Hello. Sorry, the camera's over here. My TV's over there.
Yeah, it's going to be weird.
There's Michelle McCarthy. Thanks for joining us. There is Mel Nutty Living Free Zip Codeless as well. Saying hello to everybody. Sorry, my mouse again. There it is. There she is. Good to see you. Welcome in. Who else is here? If you are watching on Facebook, make sure that you leave a comment in the chat so we can say hello to you there as well.
Emoticon. No, what are they called?
Emoji?
An emoji. I'm old.
Emoticon.
Hit the sad face, angry face, happy face, thumbs up, whatever you got.
Wavy hand. Yeah.
Just hit anything.
There's Caleb Powell is here. Welcome in. Good to see you. There's Roy and Becky's Travels here. I swear
There's
I'm clicking.
Rhonda. Somebody over on Facebook. Thanks for joining.
That's my mom's cousin, Rhonda, here in Texas. Hey, Rhonda. Good to see you. Thanks for leaving a message. Okay, I think I've scrolled through everything. If I missed you, my apologies. I'm using the wireless mouse over here, and it is just not obeying very well. But thank you to all of you who have joined us today. It's been a long time.
It has. And it's going back to that. I don't know. To me, I want to share a little bit about like when we were starting all this. Like I just, like usual, just going to speak for myself. I've been through moods of peaks and valleys and highs and lows. And
that's RV life just in general.
That's true.
But I think it's been more prominent the last year and a half for sure. Caleb, no, we are not at the rally. We'll get to that here shortly, but thank you for asking.
So we were out in Arizona.
Hey,
I guess that's the last time you saw us. We were putting out these Vlogmas, and that's when I was like, you put so much into your YouTube channel, and you're like, you know what? Maybe this will be a kick in our boost or a growth or whatever, because you're still in the back of your mind. You really want that, and you care about it. So we go out to Arizona. We're like, this is where we're laying roots. We got family out here. We've decided this is where we're going to be. We get out there, and we're like, we can't afford a straw shack in the middle of the desert.
Seriously, like I know this last year housing prices were crazy, but you couldn't find a trailer for under $200,000 in the Phoenix metro area. And most of those were in a park. So then you have lot fees on top of that. And it was just, and then, you know, the water shortage is a real thing. And I was reading articles that were talking about like in 10 years, Arizona would be out of water. I'm like, ooh, do we want to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on a piece of property and then not be able to shower or flush a toilet or, you know, drink water, live in that hundreds of thousands of dollars home?
No, we do not. And then in the midst of all of that, Natasha got shit canned at work.
That's not a very nice way to say it. And it's not true. So my company, I was doing telephone triage for workman's compensation from home, and they did layoffs at the beginning of the year. So we knew budget cuts were a thing. Stop it. And then in February, they decide our contract was up. Our contract did not get renewed. So they dissolved our department. So I was not fired. The department was laid off. They
wished her good luck on her future endeavors.
Yeah, they did. I mean, yeah, it wasn't terrible, but it was unexpected. But needless to say, I found a really amazing job now. I'm doing remote work still, but case management work for Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Texas. So it was a blessing in disguise.
So all this is going down in Arizona. And for a while now, so we're kind of giving you cliff notes of all this. We could go into further detail, and some of our members have further detail. Members, if you're in the chat, make sure you check out our wall here on YouTube or the members only area, because we gave a little more detailed post today. I don't know who sees that or if it even alerts you that there's something there.
Yeah.
But go check that out right now, because you have a little more detail than we're even going to share here.
Yeah.
So we're in Arizona. She just got laid off.
Yeah.
And for a while, like she was saying, the past year or so, like I'm not having a good time.
Yeah.
I'm just not feeling it. I'm done. And everything, RV's breaking, just... I feel like we're trapped. Like we had this big, new, expensive RV that we're going to be paying for a while. In the meantime, we can't afford to buy a home anywhere, so that we always had an exit plan of sooner or later we're going to do this or that. So I said, okay, it's all about compromise. She wants to keep going. I don't want to. We sit down and we're like, well, what is left?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's left on the bucket list that we really haven't seen that we would like to see?
Because we have checked off 36 states in our 6 years of full-time RV life. So, you know, we hit all of the big ones, but yeah, there were still some things we wanted to do. And that New England area, that was definitely one of them. We got close with my Connecticut contract back in 2019. But we wanted to see Boston, but the turbo wanted to go out of the truck. So we didn't get to make it up there. So yeah, we felt like that would be like our last hurrah. And Bill was able to acquire a work camping gig in Bar Harbor.
Yeah, it's the 1,000 Trails Park that's in the southern part of Maine.
Thanks, Thrifty Angela.
And I am trying to blank on that right now. But so yeah, I went through that whole process and it took a while and I landed a job and I'm like, this is going to be awesome. So we get that squared away. Mm-hmm. She's got to be in Texas to pick up her new computer equipment when we're in Arizona. So we just say, well, let's hit the road.
I mean, this was the end of February too. So, I mean, most RVers don't start heading north until the end of March, or usually after Easter. Easter is like, that's the cutoff. Everyone starts heading north. So we didn't want to start making that way just yet, but we didn't want to make 2,000 miles from Arizona all the way up to Maine in like, you know, a week or whatever. So we decided to start heading east. Yeah. And
so it comes anyway, and I'm kind of bouncing around. So we did the Vlogmas thing, and we were kind of joking about the thumbnail, but towards the end of December, with my mood swings, I'll just call it that, and Natasha she's already kind of been on the verge of enough of this social media stuff. Enough. I don't want to do it.
Moody Beach. There you go.
There you go. So we were kind of, when you're feeling that way and she's feeling that way, mm-hmm. It was fun being creative and coming up with 25 ideas for Vlogmas. Ooh. But when it comes down to, okay, well, today we need to record this, and you're like, I don't want to. Like, mm-hmm. I just don't feel like doing that. And I'm sure people say it comes through, like they can tell if you're not really interested, or
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it was still fun, and then
it's a lot of work.
I think it was day 24 that we're just like, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing this today. No more.
Yeah.
And then we did day 25, and that was the last video we did for a while, a long time.
That's been it.
No, I put out a RV park.
Oh,
somewhere.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Hello, Daily Dose of the Bible, Kenneth Oakes. Ooh, you changed your
Kenneth
name.
Yeah, I saw
like
that the other
it.
day.
Okay, right on.
That's the other thing.
Good to see you.
So if you want to put up the scroller for our members,
yes,
y'all are crazy. Like, we haven't done things for a while, and we still have these members that have been with us that are still supporting us,
and we appreciate you. I mean, you can't ask for better members because we're a little crazy ourselves.
The point of that is, I'm not creating. I'm not making videos. I'm going back in the past. Things are better now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want anything to do with the RV. I don't want anything to do with RV life. I don't want to make videos about it. I don't want to watch videos about it. I'm just telling you how I am. So I went away from YouTube. I went away from all that to my hole, my cave. I don't know. So
you just have to reset. You just have to hit the reset button.
So I apologize for me not being around on lives and commenting and watching videos, even less than I was before. So
it's
sorry about that, but thank you. See the names of those members there. If you're not familiar with them, obviously they're amazing people because they're still supporting us. And that means a lot to us.
Yeah. And we can call each of these folks friends. We have met at least 75% of our members. And yeah, they're just as genuine in person as they are on their own channels. Not everybody has a channel, but they're just genuine folks. And we're just blessed to have you all. And even those of you who are subscribed, who are with us today, we are just so blessed to have you all with us. And, you know, you're right, Diary of a Family. Sometimes you just have to take a break. It's a lot. It's a lot of work, especially when it was never something we set out to do as a job. It was just supposed to be for fun. And if it's not fun anymore, then why push yourself to do it? And then it creates strife in our marriage. It creates strife in our family. And, you know, we just had to pause. Sometimes you just have to do that in life. And that was our time to take a pause. But we also decided to change gears and hit the road.
Yep.
So we have this new plan. We're leaving Arizona. We thought that was where we were going to land. We thought that was going to be our home base. We've settled with the fact that it's not right for us. The good Lord said, keep moving. So we hit the road. And that's where more of our, I guess, woes, challenges.
We had some. We left the road. We stood on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. We stayed at a cool state park.
We did.
Near there. We had a good time. And from there we went
to New Mexico.
Yeah. And that's where we had
our trouble began.
Our issues.
Check this out here.
Say it all at the same time. Put it in the chat. Everybody say, yikes. Yikes in the chat.
Yeah, there's nothing else you can say.
So what are we looking at here? This is our main slide out. So we were putting the slide out, and for a couple times, like you'd be putting the slide out and you'd hear a bam, bang. I'm like, well, that doesn't sound good, but it was still working. So what the hey? Keep doing it. So, but eventually, bang, and it stops going out. And then we're like, well, what is that about? Well, that's weird.
Yeah. So we called a mobile tech, came out to look at it. He was under there.
No.
Well, move along.
He's coming out to look at the main bedroom slide that's not going out at all. And I said, well, hey, while you're down there, can you look at this other slide? It's just making some noise. I don't just making sure everything's okay.
No, it didn't go out all the way either. That's why we called them. We called Alliance and said, hey, Alliance, we are in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It is like 30 degrees at night. We put the slide out as far as it would go, our main living room slide where we are sitting right now, and it would not go any further. So we called them and we said, we're only here for 2 nights. We don't know what to do. So they said, we will get you a mobile tech. So they brought out a mobile tech. He came and he looked at it. He was concerned with just getting the slide realigned.
That's what we thought. We're just going to realign the slide. Something's off kilter. He's like, oh, no, he got major.
No. He realigned it, brought the slide in, took it back out, and then it started doing the same thing again. It was like, doosh, 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 and then it was crooked all over again. This man spent like 2 hours getting our slide recocked, re-leveled, whatever. So he's like, okay, I'm going to have to take the underbelly down. So he takes the underbelly down, and that is what he finds here. So this picture, there. So you see his hand in the upper left-hand corner, and he's moving things out of the way. You can see some frayed wires right there. This is our water, cold water, hot water. This is our hydraulic line. This at the bottom of the photo is the gear that slides the slide in and out, and it catches on these teeth here. And you could see how these teeth, we got to plug in the PC. Those teeth are bare. These teeth are still painted. So the gear was slapping against these, and that was creating the sound.
Slapping.
But here's another
Okay.
image you can see. If I can get it to click. So here it is, a different perspective, totally wrapped around the shaft. Yeah, that's our hydraulics. That controls the leveling system. That controls the slides, all but one. So if that goes down, whew, we are in trouble. So
and yeah, RV life. I mean, big whoop stuff happens. Well, one of the wires that got cut was the neutral line for our main 50 amp service.
Our main
which
power.
The guy said was like sparking as he was unwrapping it. So, like, we're talking, this is probably kind of dangerous. Then we learned that our brake lights weren't working because of all the wires that were cut.
Mm-hmm.
So we went out and we bought like trailer lights that you put on something that you're towing so that you just have some lights in the back. So those were our taillights for a while.
This was like the straw that broke the camel's back. So yes, new RVs are going to have gremlins and they are going to have problems. But as Bill was mentioning before, we were having these peaks and these valleys, and we felt like we were climbing out of the valley, and then we were just slammed back down again with more problems and more issues. And it was just like, I throw in the towel. We're done. Like,
right.
This is it.
And Alliance is like, well, what do you want us to do? And we're like, well, we see, 3 options.
Mm-hmm.
We get
and they said,
this isn't a mobile tech. You need to go to a dealer,
mm-hmm.
or you need to go to the factory.
Mm-hmm. And they could do a dealer in Texas where we were planning to be the following weekend, or a dealer in Maine where we had planned to be for the summer. But man, towing it the 2,000 miles from Texas to Maine when you don't have working brake lights and you have a neutral line that's kind of fixed, it's bandaged for the time being. It was just like, let's change our plans again and let's head up to the factory in Indiana in March when it's still cold and we don't want to be that far north. But I mean, at that point, what are you going to do? But that was a pivotal point for us. We were already struggling with things with RV life, and then that happened, and it was just like, maybe this is God just trying to tell us, it's time for something different.
Yep. So we roll up to Indiana. They say, give us 3 weeks. That's overextending. We're really gonna probably only need 2 weeks, but give us 3 weeks. So last time we were there, we had a hotel room that cost us $800 a week. So we're like, you know what? Let's look. We found an Airbnb in South Bend, Indiana, which was closer, which was cheaper. Alliance did help us out for those 3 weeks. We ended up needing 4 weeks, so we were 4 weeks in South Bend. Alliance didn't help us with the 4th week, but we accepted that.
Yeah.
That's cool. But while we're there, it was just kind of an odd experience with Alliance, to be honest, and they fixed things that were broke before the last time we were at the factory. So all this made us really unsure about taking the RV all the way to Maine and then probably back to Texas in the winter.
Because we want to be south for the winter.
Yeah.
But our experience was not wonderful. And we won't get into all the details now. Maybe we'll do a video about it. It was rough.
Alliance is great. Alliance will send you texts all day. They'll send you parts. They'll send you every time something breaks. Here's something.
Yeah.
But I will share, when you go to Alliance and they really just want to pitch you about how great they are, when you call and you talk to them and they want to reassure you how things are great, and then they tell you to show up, because we're like, we don't really believe anything you guys are saying. You guys are crazy.
Because this is our second visit to the factory.
He's like, well, it's not buttoned. The underbelly's not buttoned back up yet. Why don't you guys come out and take a look? We'll show you. we get there. He's like,
was
oh,
not
well, it's already put back together. Sorry about that. But here, come on over down the factory and let's show you how our framing is built to last and this and that. And they're still trying to, like, they're selling us on Alliance.
Yeah.
And then we go back and he's like, well, what happened here? What's up with our power lines and all that stuff? What's up with the crack up by our front bedroom slide that's in our outside wall? He's like, well, let me get the head of
He was
the
the
shop.
Service, yeah. So this guy is service.
The head of the shop.
And he wanted to get the head tech.
We drove all the way up there to get all of this fixed. That's the only reason we went up there. We asked him, so what's going on with the wires? He's like, I didn't know anything. Wires? What are you talking about?
Yeah, the head. This head service tech, the service tech manager, had no idea we had a wiring issue. You saw the pictures. He had no idea that was a problem 2 days before we were supposed to pick this up. Because service does not talk to the tech people. Or something. I don't know what's going on.
That's really the issue up there, is that they have too many hands dipped in the pot. Nobody knows what the other person's doing because they're not communicating what the other person's doing.
But in a nutshell, we just lost our faith in Alliance. And we lost our faith in taking this thing on long hauls. It's like, okay, you've talked a really good game. And this is what you show us in the end. Nah. So again, we scrapped plans and we decided not to take the RV to Maine. Because yeah, you're right, Rayleigh. It is so hard to get repairs when you live in an RV full time. We literally had to move out, move into an Airbnb, and then move back into our RV. I mean, that's no easy feat. Yeah, we didn't have furniture to move. Well, yeah, we did. We moved our dressers from our garage into the Airbnb because they didn't have dressers.
Still, we thought that'd be easier.
Yeah.
And the fact that we were going to paint them or something, which we never did.
So, hey, New Horizons, you have not missed the big announcement. We are almost there. We're almost there.
It's got a backstory. You gotta build it up. See, all this wouldn't that just be great content? But at that point, I didn't give a rip. Didn't care. Cameras put away. I'm not taking it out. We did. Okay, so we recorded in
Wilson.
Standing on the corner in Winslow. See, I got to sing it. Winslow, Arizona. Summer Brainworks.
Yep.
We recorded some there. I think we recorded. No.
We recorded
didn't do
along the way.
anything in New Mexico except for go out to eat one night.
That's because we were stuck with a broken RV. We didn't know how long
we went to.
Take.
Yeah, we recorded.
It doesn't matter. We recorded our journey from Arizona to Texas.
So there is some more.
We could throw it
stuff
together
in the can.
So maybe we might have some videos.
ADD.
Yes, you do. I am trying, but you're not picking
up
what I'm throwing down.
How about some more peach nectar?
Anyway. Yes, we have recorded stuff. We just haven't posted it. So yes, our roller coaster ride would make great content. But basically, no, Bill's not pregnant. That's not the big announcement.
Oh, I feel him kicking. He's going to be a soccer player.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, you're right, RVBFE. It bleed money. Luckily, we didn't bleed too much money because it was under warranty. So all of the repairs were done under warranty. It just cost us money to get from Texas to Indiana in a week. And then for fuel. And then, of course, it cost us money for the Airbnb, which, like we said, Alliance paid for 3 out of the 4 weeks. So almost as much as we would have paid had we done a month stay in an RV park. So I guess it kind of makes a wash there. But that was it. That was really it for us. We were already having woes and having issues and wondering if this is the life we want to
Yeah.
keep living.
That's funny.
And then
There's way more to it. Like every time we moved on this trip, something new was broke.
Mm-hmm.
Something new was broke. We got lights falling from the ceiling.
Yeah.
We stop and I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm mad at this RV. I'm angry, but I want to do something productive. I want to feel good. I'm going to go up and clean our ACs. Go up and clean the ACs. I noticed those are busted. There's screws popping out. Bolts snapped off. Like the AC is going to fly off the roof.
So yes,
I'm like,
it's
wow,
been a lot.
every time we're not joking, man. Every time we stopped, you find something else.
So, Nettie, that's a great segue. Time to unload it. After everything we've had going on, the fact that we changed plans, leaving Phoenix when we thought we were going to be staying there, buying property, and then we're going to go to Maine. Then all of this RV stuff happens. So then we go to Indiana, and then we're in Indiana and we're losing faith in getting things fixed. So we scrap our Maine plan. That's 4 times we have changed our plans in the span of a month. Now, granted, you have to be flexible with RV life. We get that. But these are major plans with major moves across the entire United States. And you go from being like, yeah, that sounds really awesome, I'm excited, to, oh, now we have to do this instead. And like, okay, we're going here now. It's going to be great. And like, oh, no, we have to go fix this. And then it's like, oh, crap, are we going to have money? Is it going to make it to that destination? Like, are we going to cause an accident? Is somebody going to get hurt? Is the RV going to catch fire while we're sleeping? Like up and down, up and down, up and down. And this was the ultimate straw that broke the camel's back. So our big announcement. You want to make it?
Wow. So yeah, we've decided. So her new job. She has 6 states. She loves her new job.
4.
She's not going to lose her new job. She's not going to go away from it. She has 4 states that she is allowed to work in, that she's supposed to live in. Right now, we live in Waco. We've been living in Waco for 5 years now, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
And Texas is one of those states. Texas was one of the states that's on the list of places that we would live.
Yep.
So we decided to come to Texas. I hit the pavement on the internet, applying to all sorts of places, because it's one of those things where if we can land somewhere that we don't necessarily have to pay for the RV thing. And we talked about just bouncing around Thousand Trails. We could do that. But we also talked about getting some extra income to pay the RV down, because the big announcement is that we're ready to settle down. Yeah. We're ready to sell the RV. I know it's not going to be any of you, because we just told you all the problems we had with it. But right now, it's in fine working, repaired order.
We have worked out all of the gremlins, and the wiring repairs are holding up. Every single thing electronically works in the RV. The brake lights work, and they worked on this trip. That was the big thing. And little things that we had issues with, they fixed. The big things we had issues fixed. Like truly every single thing that we needed repaired is done. And now it's out of that warranty period. We do have an extended warranty on it, but
that is transferable. And we got a truck. We got the whole package. So really, if you know anybody that's looking, but really realistically, the point is I'm here. I got a job. We're in the hill country of Texas.
Ooh.
I'm working with a certain bear that likes picnic baskets.
Hey, Jen.
That will narrow you down to 3 different places here in the hill country. If you're passing through this area, if you're just some crazy person watching our show that wants to stalk us, then at least you have 3 different places you'll have to check out to find us. But that's where we are for the time being. I'm trying to make some money. We need to pay this thing down. If somebody wants to buy it for what we owe on it, God bless them. But I don't know realistically if that will happen.
Yeah.
So
buy an RV,
that's kind of our plan. And if in the end it comes October and it's the end of this RV season that they want us working here,
Mm-hmm.
and we still owe on it, well then maybe we take a loss and we just get rid of the thing and say bye-bye.
Yeah.
Maybe not bye-bye RVing, definitely not bye-bye to the friends we've made.
Oh gosh, no.
That's kind of our dream. We're hoping to find a place that has a long enough driveway for all of you to come park in the driveway.
Or just like a little sliver of land we could put an RV spot in.
But again, real estate everywhere you go is pretty high.
Yeah. Thank you for your prayers.
We'll figure it out.
Mel and Nettie. We are going to need a lot of prayers over the next few months as we just figure it out. Figure out how to transition, where we're going to stay. Texas is a huge state.
We may be picking the brains of folks like RVFamily.life and Mel and Nettie. Some of you that know Texas, we're kind of thinking north of San Antonio or the Dallas
outskirts,
east side, Dallas area. That's kind of what we're thinking. We know we have family in Waco, but we've come to realize that I don't know how to.
We don't want to. We want
I don't
to
know how
be
to
close
say things
to
and not
family,
or not
but
sound
we
rude,
don't want to be on.
We don't want to be
top
up each
of
other's
people.
behinds where people feel obligated to. Well, I guess we better hang out with them.
Yeah, everybody wants their own space.
Yeah,
and we want to respect that, but we want to be close to family. The great part about Texas is it is just 12, 14 hours straight north, and we're back home in Iowa and Nebraska and visiting family there. And we can make more trips there in a vehicle versus having to haul the whole RV from wherever we are. So,
and maybe we'll, in the future, once we figure out the housing situation, maybe we'll figure out a smaller RV. She still works remotely. My future job is undecided, so who knows? Maybe we can still travel in the summer or something. And
the possibilities are endless, and we're just letting God lead us. He's got something big planned for us. He always has, with the lows that we've had and the highs we've had in RV life. He's always been there. He's always taken care of us. And I know he will this go around too. So we just have to be patient. We just have to let him reveal his plan one nugget at a time, and we'll get there. It's going to be a transition for sure, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
So I got a work camping job, as Bella put in there. She's actually working her first job, and we thought, as a segue, it would be fun. Everyone's always asked about the kids, and what about the kids, and now the kids are teenagers, and what if they want to do this? What if they want to play sports?
Yeah.
So why don't we thought we'd bring the kids up. If you guys have any questions, by the way, make sure you're putting them in all caps. Make sure we see them. I'm trying to talk here, but my screen is over here to see. But we're going to bring the kids up, and we'll kind of talk about reflecting on RV life and things we might miss, things we might look forward to. While you're at it, why don't you type, if you're an RVer, what you love the most about it.
And maybe what you don't enjoy about RVing. What is something that you struggle with? Give us some encouragement, and we're going to bring the kids on. We'll be right back at you. Oh, look at that cute little family.
Look at that. That is day one, picking up what we thought was a piece of junk RV.
No, we didn't think it was a piece of junk at the time.
Well, there were things about it we weren't happy about, which just goes to show you. That's just RV, really.
Yeah, but look how young the kids were. Oh, 6 years ago to today.
Look at that.
And we got another family member too.
We
All right.
do. We have Bernie. It's a part of the family. So we're, like we said before, we're gonna.
Hey, Will, smile.
We're gonna let
Will's doing what we call the starecrow. Starecrow.
Never gets old.
So, with the kids, and we can go Bella Will. Tell me what you have loved about RVing these last 6 years.
Seeing new places, meeting new people.
Anything in particular, more specific? What was like some of the cool things you got to see in our travels?
We got to go to Disney World, which was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And Epcot was probably my favorite park.
Mm-hmm.
And Hollywood Studios.
Oh yeah, Star Wars. Big Star Wars. Hey, Find Us Camping.
No sticks, no bricks. They put in freedom. I think I said to type that in like minute 1 of the show. I don't know if they started from the beginning, but welcome to the show.
Yes. Will, what has been your favorite part about RVing?
My favorite part is getting to meet different people and seeing many cool places that we read about.
Mm-hmm. What in particular was cool for you to see and experience?
I liked going to Universal Studios and seeing the Harry Potter stuff.
Oh, that was so much fun. For my big round birthday, we went there.
50.
50? We're going to have a talk after the live stream. What else? What else was cool to see? Oh, everybody has cute bangs.
It's true. All of us do have bangs.
Not me.
Except for you.
Yep.
Dad's
Is that all you can think of?
Yeah.
Just Universal was cool? Okay.
You
So-
didn't say Dad's bangs were cute. He
Oh,
doesn't
wow.
have cute bangs.
Sorry, Dad. Okay, so that's what have you loved about like our untraditional life besides traveling and seeing new places? Anything you enjoyed about, you know, not having to go to school, or the different kinds of friends you made, or
Not going to public school is awesome. Putting that out there.
okay, that's fair. What about you, Will? Anything? No, nothing? Okay. So then let's flip the script and tell me what has been something you've really struggled with, or something that you really have disliked about RVing these last 6 years.
Not enough space in the RV.
Everything breaking down.
Yeah. And things
That's
will
true.
break
Will
down.
is, I'm not sure where he gets it from, but Will is, depending on how you measure him, he's around 6 foot. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
And he's still climbing up into the little loft space. And that was part of the things that we started talking about. Like I feel like you're just kind of grasping at straws, trying to find happiness in different places. I'm like, well, what if we got a different RV? And what if it... And then really you come to realize that's just kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And no matter what RV you get, having sleeping space for 4 adult-sized people,
Yeah.
Oh, now they're going to get us about that.
it's really difficult. Hello.
He says hello as I click not often. You kiss a goat.
You kiss a goat.
Yeah.
That's true. Now that was a fun time.
That
And that's,
was.
Yeah, that's what. Lots of awesome memories. For me, they're all jumbled together, and I started reflecting on that in the past as well. Like, you have all these memories,
Mhm.
and then you sit there and you're like, where was that? When was that? And then
Mhm.
I'm like, doesn't matter. You got the memory, and it's a good memory, and who cares when it was or where it was, right?
Right, exactly. Yeah, adult and a half for sure.
Yeah.
So we're in this period of transition, like we talked about. We're going to try and sell the RV, and we're going to try and transition back to a semi-stationary life in some kind of way, whatever that looks like. So what are you most excited about with either being stationary or with living in a house again, Bella?
I'm excited to go back to a house mainly because I get more room and I have more room to put stuff, and I can have like an actual dresser that I can put more clothes in so it doesn't get like stuck every time I try to open and close it.
This is the child that has the master bedroom upstairs. that has a queen size bed, king platform, but we've got a queen bed up there.
And there's like no walkway around it. You just have to like shimmy through it.
So she needs a lot more space. What about you, Will? What are you looking forward to in being stationary or being back in a sticks and bricks?
I'm looking forward to more time, putting more time into sports and getting on teams.
Yeah. We've been able to do sports for Will. It's just been kind of hit or miss. You did basketball for 2 sessions when we were in Waco in 2019. And then this past winter, you did basketball again in Mesa. And then he got to do baseball for like a half a season in Colorado. We had to leave early because Mama got vertigo. But yeah, when we are stationary or when we are in a location more permanently, then you can sign up every year. And then you get to know the people you play with and make friends with them and kind of know the strengths and the weaknesses and just develop those skills. So that's true. That's true. And that's something that I know he's really passionate about. And, honestly, we talked about when we first set out on this adventure back in 2017, we said we would do this for 5 years. 1, to make it financially make sense, to make a big investment in a truck and a trailer.
Screwed that up.
No, we
Because
didn't.
that RV will be paid off by then and this and that.
Well,
Whoopsie.
The other RV may have been.
Yeah.
But we settled on 5 years because not only for the financial aspect, but then, the kids would have been at ages where if they wanted to go back to school or Bella wanted to go to high school and have that experience, they could. Do you want to go to high school?
Nope.
But Will, do you maybe want to go to public school?
Yes.
See, we got one of each. And Will was in, what was it, first grade? Did kindergarten and first grade in public school. And then since that, been homeschooling. So, yeah, I mean, it's a good period of unknown for our family, but it's exciting too. And, we've talked about, it may not be the end of RVing completely. We talked about maybe getting like a small camper to do weekend trips because Texas is big. I mean, it'll take us forever to explore here, let alone other places. And we've talked about, Bella's already 16, Will's already 13. So, 5 years and both of them will be grown and graduated and moving on to other things. So maybe Bill and I would go into RVing, just the 2 of us, once the kids are grown. So we've got...
Maybe. Definitely not done traveling.
No.
Definitely not done
exploring.
So like even with the channel, we've talked about different ways because there is stuff we miss, and we miss the creative aspect. And so we still plan on making videos, and could be, for us, we've kind of given up on hundreds of people watching it, but we do care about you guys and people that want to know what's going on with their life. So we thought maybe we could do a whole thing about, because we plan to go to different cities and towns while we're here. Like we want to go explore maybe some suburbs of Dallas, or maybe go check out some little towns around San Antonio. This whole hill country area is amazing. So maybe we can do a video on, let's go to Bernie, Texas, and let's explore what is there to do in Bernie. And we have our little checklist of things we're looking for. Some of it's silly. Does it have an H-E-B? Is there a Whataburger close by?
Does it have an Aldi? Right. Does it have a First Watch, our brunch place? Does it have a Le Peep, my favorite brunch place? Does it have a Dutch Bros? Because Dutch Bros is coming to Texas. So those are just perks. They're not must-haves. But we're also looking at what's the median home price. What are the school ratings if Will is talking about going back to school? What's the crime?
So stick with us if you want to see where we end up or where we're looking, or we plan on keeping you informed.
Yes. there you go. See, videos on the transition for the kids would make a great series. Just that. So yeah, I think we are going to, there you go. See, Epic. We're like in sync. Here's a list. Oh, wait. Cruising, yes, they've got First Watch.
Yes.
But yeah, we'll travel to Ohio. We won't stay there for long. Must have a Whataburger, an Aldi, and a Dutch Bros.
And
See?
ramen.
That's my heart right there. That's all I need. Yeah, Bella wants
add
ramen.
ramen to the list.
And V-Bucks. Got 'em.
And yeah, so Bucky's nearby might be okay too.
That would
Which
be
is
fun.
funny because we've been here,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a Whataburger in town, which is an interesting fact. If you're looking to make a career and you're young, you can go to this Aldi in town or not.
Whataburger.
Whataburger and make $18 to $19 an hour at the Whataburger because they can't get anybody to work there.
So Bill and Bella might be making
That's
a
my
career
future
change.
plans.
Yeah.
But right now, yeah, going back to we got a job here. They put
Mhm.
us in the picnic basket here with Yogi, and I'm a cook,
Mm-hmm.
which some of that is readjusting to being active, perhaps, and getting some aching backs and
Mm-hmm.
knees and ankles and all that stuff. But figure eventually my body will catch up.
Yeah,
That's true.
that is true. Bucky's is like Disney. Although we loved going to Disney when we were in Florida. $20 an hour at Bucky's. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was the point. That yeah, we've been near all these things, and we're not going crazy. But yeah, it's like when we go back to Nebraska, we got to go to Renton.
Mm-hmm.
So when it was rare for us to come to Texas, oh, we got to go to Bucky's. We got to go to Whataburger.
Yeah. But I think, yes, what we are going to do is we're still going to keep the YouTube channel going. We do have, like we mentioned, we have lots of content. We have content from Arizona to Texas, Texas to Indiana, Indiana back down to Texas. And then, yeah, we want to talk about our transition. There's a lot of videos about how to get started in RV life from your sticks and bricks. There's a lot of videos about RV life and, you know, the challenges and things that you face. There are not a lot of videos about transitioning from full-time RVing back to stationary life. So we definitely want to make that kind of content, you know, because we are about helping people through our videos. But we also just want to continue logging these memories and these experiences. I mean, Bella will be an adult in 2 years.
No.
Will's not far behind with only 5 years to go, and we can't get this time back. And just to be able to catalog it on video and look back on it again someday, that's a special gift that we don't just want to throw away. So
We'll see. And yeah, again, may not be something that millions of people want to watch, but we don't care.
Yeah.
We figured some people that are close to us might enjoy watching that journey take place. So,
Hey, Paul, thanks for popping in.
that's Megan. She said Paul's
Yeah,
working.
come on,
Oh,
bro.
sorry. Well, hello, Megan. But we dropped the big announcement. We're gonna try and sell the RV, and we're gonna put Fulltime RV Life on the back burner for now.
I think they. We're close with a lot of our, like I said, our members. Could throw that back up there.
Oh, the ticker, yes.
Our members and some of our closer friends that kind of know what's been going on. But yeah, these members here, if you're not familiar with them, check them out. Like I said, they're still our members.
Yeah.
Haven't done consistent weekly video for 4 months, 5 months now. So thank you.
Yes. And we have committed to putting out a video at least once a month. That will be our commitment going forward. We don't want to promise more because we're in that spirit of transition. And Bill is working, and you know, we're just trying to figure it out. really. So we are still going to record content. We're still going to take you with us. It's just not going to be the standard weekly videos. Now, we may pop extras out there or do something a little bit earlier, but we're going to keep the YouTube channel going. So we appreciate all you members, and we appreciate your support. We appreciate you viewers for coming along with us on the journey and watching our content, and just checking in. And we're gonna do our best and plug away with the videos until it's not fun or until we've decided that it's time. But for now, that's our plan.
You guys are making this sound like it's a huge goodbye right now.
It's not a goodbye. It's
It's a
just
transition.
a different
We're
path.
just updating people. We know
Mhm.
some people probably could care less. Some people have actually reached out and said, "Hello, you gonna make another video or what?" So
Yeah.
yeah.
And Cruising with the Colemans, they've got it right. We are going to have fun no matter what we're doing, no matter where we are. And that's so true. We have talked about what kind of opportunities could open up if we are not RVing. And we've talked about international travel. Like, how cool would it be to go to Europe, to go to Japan, someplace Bella has been obsessed with these last few months.
Don't ask me why.
To take an African safari, to go on a mission trip, to go to South America. I mean, one thing that RV life has showed us is that you can do anything. And if you set a budget, you make a plan, it really opens the doors. We have seen so many amazing things and met so many wonderful people and so many different cultures. And to open that up outside of the US to other countries would just be an astonishing gift. So that might be something that, we consider, that if we had an RV, might be too challenging. So that is more of an opportunity than a closed door. So you never know.
Yep.
And
Right now we're
international.
enjoying kicking back, and I think it's helping me that I'm out there working and feeling helpful. Everyone says like every man needs to do that or feel that, or I don't know if that's the case, but it does feel better being out there working, doing stuff.
Hey, fam.
I'm definitely a lot different after my first job, because I was so introverted before. Now I can actually have normal conversations with people.
Bella has to talk with people. She's the window gal. She's the order taker, and I'm over there on the
we got
grill.
a Naruto fan in the chat.
Oh.
She likes the Naruto also.
Don't say it like that. It's Naruto.
We say things incorrectly to.
We went to a
Frustrate
Japanese
Bella.
garden earlier, and they were saying everything wrong on purpose just to get on my nerves.
Shadow Clone Jutsu.
Stop.
Oh Lord. Yep. See, that's what the Colemans are doing that international travel. They leave for Spain in 4 days. That's so exciting. See? Bill in
That's
Africa.
Very quiet.
quiet.
That's fun. But yeah, that's we're just hanging out, and who knows? Maybe the RV won't sell, and we'll just live in an RV for a while. Who knows?
And that's encouraging RV Daria to quit RV life and move to Ecuador. See, that's so encouraging, and that's exciting. The world is a big, beautiful place with so many things to experience. And I think that's exciting. Yeah. No, we're not moving to a different country. We have decided to stop RVing. We're going to try and sell the RV. I'm going to live the stationary life. We're in Texas Hill Country for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, so we're just hanging out. We're going to be exploring different areas.
Yeah.
Trying to find somewhere that meets some things on the checklist. And Bella,
Kaylin says, konnichiwa.
she says,
Konnichiwa.
konnichiwa.
Stop, Dad.
Ciao, ciao.
Konnichiwa.
It's
Konnichiwa.
konnichiwa.
Oh.
Mhm.
Konnichiwa.
But in any case, it's been a ride. It's been 6 years. We have officially been on the road full-time RVing for 6 years. Most families, when they set out, do this for 1 to 2 years. So
We were talking about it earlier. Honestly, the only thing that I regret is probably buying this RV. Everything else it's been all right. Probably the best thing, and it's just mushy. But yeah, meeting everyone here. I think we've met 95% of the people in the chat.
Yeah.
Like we've said before, different ages, different backgrounds, different levels in society or whatever, and everybody just gets along. And it's great to have friends and everywhere we go.
Yeah. So stay tuned. There will be more content coming your way. It will just be some different stuff. We still have that travel bug. We're still going to nurse it. It's just going to look a little different. But
We've kept you for an hour. You guys, we post the most right now on Facebook and Instagram right now. She's trying to catch us up. People are like, oh, happy birthday, because she posted something of Will's birthday back when we were in Indiana. People are like, happy birthday, Will. I'm like, that was a couple months ago. But so we're catching up.
Yeah.
But we are most up to date on Facebook and Instagram. Keep following us. We'll keep you mildly entertained.
Yes.
Thank you for all the folks that have stuck around. A special thanks again to our members. Thank you to our moderators, TexasFamily.life.
RVFamily.life, formerly
very
Texas
confusing
Family
for me.
Camping.
RV
Dave
Family.
and Tanya, thank you. We love
Thanks
you.
for meeting us in Texas in the midst of our woes and bringing us up.
They told us we should
you.
change our name to Texas Family Camping and come to different state parks.
That's a good idea. We'll see.
Wow, that'd be great. Our colors should be black, purple, and white.
I like it. In any case, we like you. No, we love you. Thank you for sticking with us and following along on our journey.
I'm Bill.
I'm Natasha.
I'm Bella.
And I'm Will.
And I'm Bernie.
And we're nursing our travel bug, encouraging you to nurse what makes you happy.
Believe it.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.